Hey all, this is Abhishek.
Hi, I'm Tejeshwa.
Hi, I'm Bandhavya.
Today we are here to demonstrate an experiment called a smart tongue. The aim of our project is to mainly calculate the amount of salt in a liquid food. This helps the end user in a lot of ways. Determining the amount of salt in your food is very important for your health, and too much of salt can also cause problem, and too much of eating low salt can also cause different kinds of problems. Hence, we came up with the idea the way we design our own sensors, a kind of an array of sensors, so that the amount of salt is calculated in real time and fed into an Android app for the user to know how much amount of salt does the food contain. So this is the overview of the project. This is the main aim of our project. So basically, this can be thought as a football, as a liquid football. Here, the liquid is water that we are using, and this is a temperature sensor, and this is the temperature sensor is provided by SparkFun, and we have two wires. One is connected to the power supply, and the black wire is connected to the ground. Uh, what this does is the two wires acts as a replacement for a conductance sensor. Instead of using a conductance sensor, we are using two wires to measure the conductance in the liquid food. And the general rule of principle is that the conductance increases as the amount of salt increases in the liquid. And coming to the other part of the hardware, the main part is we have a SJ1 board which contains an LPC758 microcontroller in it. We have a Bluetooth module, and then we have a Arduino, uh, and then we have close to about 100 ohms of resistance here. We specifically choose the 100 ohm resistance mainly because it provided a lot of stable values for us. Initially, when we ran the initial test, we kind of went on to choose different kind of resistances, but what we figured out that was when we used a 100 ohm resistance, the values were stable and was quite reliable. Hence, we choose the 100 ohm resistance. From the Arduino, the temperature values are fed to the SJ1 board through UART communication bus. You see the UART wire going here. This is the UART wire that is going to the SJ1 board, and the conductance values are read on the SJ1 board. So basically, the temperature values and the conductance values have a lot of variation. Due to this variation, we wanted something to stabilize it. Hence, we plan to implement an filter known as a low pass filter, which basically get rid of the extreme high values and the low values and stabilizes the values. So that is the main work that's been done here. Apart recognition algorithm on the SJ1 board, which basically takes the temperature values from the temperature sensor and the conductance values from the conductance sensor, and does some calculations and throws out the salinity values. When we were testing our little experiment here, we came up a lot of results. These are the results that you basically see in the Excel sheet.
We've developed an Android app to display the temperature, conductance, and salinity values. The name of the app is Smart Tongue. The first screen shows the Bluetooth paired devices. I want to connect to the Bluetooth module, so I'm clicking on this. So we have three parameters: temperature, conductance, and salinity. The status bar displays whether the salinity value is low, high, or medium, and we have a start or reset button to send commands to the Bluetooth module.
Now we are going to explain about the overall working of a project. As you can see, this is a state machine diagram. This takes you through the entire flow of how our project works. Basically, the first state is if you are not sending a send command from the Android, nothing actually gets calculated. As you can see on the monitor here, the temperature value, the conductance value, and the salt value are all zeros. The next state here is the on the issuance of the start command, it should calculate the temperature, conductance, and salinity values. As you can see, once the start command is pressed, the values are getting calculated here. And now you can see that the temperature value shows up, the conductance value shows up, but the salinity value is still 0. This is because basically we haven't added any amount of salt to our liquid here. That's the reason why the salinity value is shown as 0 on the monitor. And also on the Android app, now we are doing a test run on to show how our experiment actually functions. We are going to add a half teaspoon of salt to the liquid, to the water. Now the conductance value and the should shoot up, and since we have implemented the low pass filter, it takes bit of time to get a stabilized conductance value. Now we have started to do the calculations. You can see that the temperature value is being displayed and the conductance value is also being displayed. The salinity is also being calculated, but you can see there is a rapid change in the all the two values. Since we are running a low pass filter, we will get a stabilized values.
Now it is stabilized. Since the amount of water is really less, the half tablespoon of salt is more for this amount of water. Hence, the salinity level is a bit high, and since the progress bar is at the middle, we can tell that the salinity level is medium.